This is called "Do You Hear the Silence?" It's one of my "Do They Hear the Silence?" It's one of my oldest poems. I wrote this about 6 years ago, so I hope it's relevant for people today. World's in a coma. Lying in your bed, what do you hear in the silence? I can taste your tears. Those echoes of guilt peering out from under the door, do they haunt him at all? So many years ago, that empty nothing, that is all you feel. What it must be like to know only pain, crumbled soul, a life of unspeakable shame. 1,000 miles away, do you still smell him? Taste him on your skin, his breath on your face as he locks the door behind him. Does the very touch of any man upon your naked flesh drive you to the point of screaming? I see it in my mind, those stories you told me, fighting him with everything you can, everything you had, but he is in. I see your world, I can see him. As he lays there, another part of you dies, feeling that touch upon you again. You're crying, pleading, screaming, bleeding, begging him to leave. He takes you again. That's him in the next room, showering away his shameful stink from his memory. Does he remember every time he crashes into your life, humming to himself his favourite tune on the radio, while you lay there 5 minutes away in a tattered mess, innocence lost, drowning in an ocean of pain and misery? Breakfast table greets you warmly. He kisses you and holds you tight, secretly whispering, "This is almost as good as." The very sight of his clothes with yours on the floor, I feel his touch on you once more. But who hears the screams in the silence? In front of you, he tells your mother how much he loves her and only her. You shake as you pass each other in the hall. You wonder if your mum ever hears him stir, horny in the night, if she hears him move to your door and open it, his vice, his drug, your pain, sleeping shallow and alert, never allowing time to dream. At school, do they hear the silence of your tears forcing your shattered soul into a strange, contorted smile? Mother doesn't want to listen, calls you a liar and a slut. Maybe she is drowning so deeply in her own sorrow that she wants to wake up again in a different life. Every noise in the creaking night, you hit him, you hear him. Every sound is him snoring. I touch you and you scream to wake the dead. Tears of blood you still shed. Sacred heart bursting reflects our shame. How and why we couldn't help. Never trusting, knowing friendship without suspecting lust. Never understanding love or trust, just for the sake of both. I hear the truth in your biting lies. I longed to feel the pain in your twisted smile. So many times I died inside, thinking of all the scars you must still be hiding. Your secret shame doesn't have to last. Never wanting prying eyes and your mother's rejection in public and in court. Did anyone save you? Or did we all turn deaf and blind? The silence in your screams, the terror in your distant eyes, uncontrollable tears in your smile. Who hears the silence? Do they hear the silence? Did I?